You know them when you see them at the park, right? The dedicated evening walkers just staring intently at their wrists.
Oh, yeah, just relentlessly marching until that little screen vibrates to
Yeah.
celebrate, 10,000 steps.
Exactly. But if you're tired of treating your evening walk like a math problem you have to solve before the sun goes down, well, we've got a much better way. Welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah, it's really time to rethink the evening stroll, especially if you're looking for a routine that protects your mobility and your peace of mind as you age.
Right, because today we are looking at a 30-minute practice that just throws out the arbitrary step count entirely.
Totally. It replaces all that counting with a very deliberate rhythm.
Okay, let's unpack this. We are merging a physical conditioning method from Japan with a mindfulness practice from Malaysia.
Yeah, it's a super fascinating combo.
But let's start with the physical engine first. I mean, what is actually wrong with just aiming for 10,000 steps at a nice, steady, comfortable pace?
Well, steady walking is fine for basic movement, but it just doesn't challenge the heart enough to trigger real adaptation.
So you need a bit more stress on the system.
Exactly, and that's where interval walking training, or IWT, comes in. This was developed by Dr. Hiroshi and his team at Shinshu University in Japan.
Oh, Shinshu University, right.
Yeah, and it relies on this incredibly simple 3x3 rhythm.
Wait, so instead of a long marathon walk, we're doing like micro sprints.
In a way, yeah. You do 3 minutes of fast brisk walking. You basically want to push to about 70% of your maximum aerobic capacity.
And a good rule of thumb for 70% is that it should be difficult to hold a continuous conversation, right? Like you're actually working for it.
Right, you should be a little out of breath. Then immediately after that brisk phase, you drop your speed for 3 minutes of slow, relaxed walking.
Just to recover.
Yeah, down to about 40% capacity just to catch your breath. And you alternate these phases for 5 cycles.
So that gives you a highly efficient 30-minute session.
Exactly 30 minutes. And
Wow.
doing this just 3 to 4 days a week creates these microscopic adaptations in your heart muscle and blood vessels.
Which a slow, steady walk simply fails to trigger. I mean, it's essentially high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, but practically scaled for a senior lifestyle.
That is a really great way to put it, yeah.
It makes sense that briefly stressing the heart is what actually strengthens it, but honestly, are those 3-minute slow intervals just dead time while you wait to go fast again?
Oh, not at all. Actually, those slow recovery periods are the secret weapon of the entire routine.
Wait, really? How so?
Because walking isn't just physical, right? That's where the Malaysian MindfulGym approach comes in.
Yeah.
It uses that exact 3-minute slow interval as a mental anchor.
Ah, this is Dr. Phang concept of creative interval walking.
Precisely. He suggests using the intense 3-minute brisk phase to physically discharge nervous energy. You are literally burning off the day's physical tension.
Oh, okay.
And then as you hit that 3-minute slow phase, you transform it into mindful walking.
Meaning you shift your focus entirely to sensory grounding. Like you pay attention to the rhythm of your breath or the physical sensation of your heels and toes actually striking the pavement.
Yes, exactly. It's a direct transition from physical exertion to emotional grounding. Left, right, here, now.
Hold on, though. You're telling me I need to power walk, get my heart pounding, and then instantly drop into Zen mode every 3 minutes? Here's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Because switching gears like that sounds incredibly jarring. Isn't that mental whiplash?
Well, it sounds like it should be, but the biology actually works in your favor here. Think of it like blowing a fuse on your daily anxiety.
Okay, I'm listening.
When your body is demanding oxygen at 70% capacity during that brisk walk, your brain physically cannot afford to waste energy worrying about tomorrow's grocery list.
Or that stressful conversation you had earlier, right? The physical demand literally shuts off the mental static.
Exactly. By the time you drop into the slow recovery phase, that physical release has cleared the decks.
Wow, so it makes it exponentially easier to anchor your focus and find clarity during the mindful phase?
You hit the nail on the head. The physical exhaustion is actually the gateway to the mental stillness.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now? The key takeaway is that by alternating 3 minutes of brisk energy discharge with 3 minutes of mindful, grounded steps, you're getting a 2-for-1 deal.
A huge deal. You are efficiently boosting your cardiovascular health and your mental peace in the exact same 30-minute window.
It replaces the stressful, mindless pursuit of a step count with a deliberate practice of true self-care.
Yeah, forget the buzzing smartwatch. You just don't need it.
Absolutely. So next time you are out for a walk, pay close attention to the exact second you transition from moving fast to moving slow. Does your mind naturally quiet down the moment your physical exertion peaks, hinting at a hidden biological switch for inner peace?